Welcome back to a part 3 of What If Deku Was Jestro. Before we start, I do have an announcement to make. If you're not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm currently on the road to 500 subscribers. And also, for the next What If, I'm going to go ahead and announce on an episode of this. Now, I don't usually do this, but y'all can now go to my community page and vote for these two What Ifs that will be dropping. Well, at different times, but you get to vote for which one comes out quicker or sooner. And we have What If Deku was the projector from Bendy and the Ink Machine, or we have What If Deku was King Sombra from My Little Pony. Y'all can make your votes in the community page of my channel. Anyway, let's get right to the story. Jestro and the Book of Monsters, Monstro, just got back to their little hideout. Oh, did you see all those heroes? And did you hear the news? Oh, the monster did some big damage. As the TV cuts on. There was an attack at the UA entrance exams the other day. Apparently, luckily there was minor damages or injuries to people. But the exam site was pretty much destroyed. All might took a few injuries, but nothing too severe. I wish it did more damage. Calm down, Jestro. We have more monsters to find. And more for them to destroy them. Oh, the more monsters we find, the quicker we can take them out. Yes. And I think I know where the next one is if memory serves me right. Where to then? Let's see. Where's the nearest, or where's the abandoned zoo in this city over here, as he puts his tongue out and lays it on the map. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's about several miles away from here. That's a long drive. Well, pack your bags. It looks like we're going here. You realize I should carry a staff to our locations, right? Yes, I know. We'll worry about belongings later. Let's go. Alright. As they hop into a car and go. As they go to the zoo. Seriously, why are we at this abandoned place? Tourists come through here every now and then, but no one seems to be using it at the meantime. Also, think about it. This would be a perfect place to hide a book of monsters. An evil book. Okay, but what's so special about this evil book? Oh, you'll understand once we find it. Now I just have to smell. Where is it? And he's trying to guide it. As Jestro is just... Man, I really should have brought the lava monster here to just carry you around instead of me having to carry you. Come on now. I'm not that annoying, am I? Or heavy? Of course not. You're a book. But I would still like a break. As he sets down the book. As he leans back. As he falls... hitting a switch. As a book appears out of nowhere. Oh, look at that. You found the evil book all by yourself. What book could this be? As he gets up from where he fell. Man, so many rocks. I really should destroy this place. Not the time, Jestro. Let's grab the evil book and go before anyone finds us. Fine. You can wait a minute. As he walks over and grabs the evil book. Go ahead, toss it. Alright. As he tosses it over to the Book of Monsters. As he devours it. Tastes like burning wolf. Why would it taste like a burning wolf? Go ahead and cast it. I want to see what monster this is. Whatever you say. As he reads the lyrics from the book. I summon thee, the wolf of fire and scorch. I summon you to destroy and burn the predators and prey all around. As he summons a fire wolf. Ooh. What is this one's capabilities, Book of Monsters? Let me see. Yes. This is known as the fire wolf. That's pretty obvious. I know that. Yes. But let me put a little bit more emphasis. He has long-range attacks. His speed is approximately near Ingenium, the Ingenium hero. Ooh, that means he's quite fast. Yes, and you can summon multiple of them. Wait, really? Of course. The firewolves are currently in packs, so you can summon multiple of them at the same time. Oh, that will be useful information for future battles to come. Yes, but now I've been thinking. We really should go find you an actual lair. What do you mean? Let's just get back to the warehouse and I'll show you. As they get back to the warehouse, this thing's not going to keep us secure. We can barely fit all the monsters here. What do you mean? The lava monster fits here, the bird? Of course, but if we have more monsters, not all of them are going to fit here. How are we going to hide them? Okay, you have a fair... and a good point, Book of Monsters. Yes, we need to be prepared. You don't know when those heroes will strike. Then where are we supposed to go? Simple. We head to the sewers. If I remember, that's where I hid a certain object. Okay. As they head to the sewers... Ah, yes. Now for us to find these objects, go ahead and summon a few fire wolves. They'll surely help us out on this quest. I am just doing your chores at this point. No, you're not. What are you having me do, Book of Monsters? We're on a wild goose chase for an object you have not even told me. We've been down here for like an hour searching for this object you keep describing. Yes, I would like you to send some of the firewolves. That way we could find them faster. Why didn't you tell me that an hour ago? It wasn't necessary. Go ahead and summon them. As he summons a few firewolves. Okay, wolves of fire and scorch. Go find the object the book seeks. I'm not a book, I'm the Book of Monsters. Yes, I know, but you're getting on my nerves. Like you don't get on mine. Okay, for now, let's just focus on the job ahead. I suppose you're right. As the wolves had disappeared into the distance, where could this object be anyway? As then they hear screaming coming through the sewers. Question, is there anyone supposed to be down here at this time of the day? No. I made sure there was no maintenance being done at all. Then who's down here? As they hear more screaming and they hear a couple gunshots. What? No, that can't be. There shouldn't be anyone else around here. As they keep moving to go towards the direction of the screams. Where are these people anyway? As they arrive, all they see are the firewolves currently over scorched bodies. Who are these people? I don't know. As Jestro hops down and checks one of the corpses and finds a card on one of them. League of Villains? Ooh, keep that in mind. It may be a villain organization. Yeah? So what about it? For us to continue our plans, we must be interrupted. They may try to send search parties on these missing folks. We should get out of here before they find anything. What about the object? I do sense it nearby, so I suppose we can spare a few more minutes looking for it. Alright, go ahead. Keep on looking, firewolves. As they go off into the distance, as then they hear a screech. What was that? As a a person in black armor comes out, currently fighting the firewolves. Who are you? As he doesn't respond, as he keeps on slashing at the firewolves. We'll probably need another monster to take care of this. No. Let's see how the firewolves do as well in a pack. Are you sure? Of course, don't judge my monsters so easily. I suppose you're right. Let's see what they've got. As one of them attempts to jump on this figure, as he uses his sword and sends it back a little bit. Another one attempts to get him from the back, as he turns his sword quickly to block the claws coming in from the rear. As he quickly maneuvers under and cuts the firewolf's head off. As he sighs, as then, out of nowhere, a fire blast hits him. As one of the firewolves had sent fire at him. As he was sent back a little. As a few more of them start to approach. How many of them are there? As he starts cutting and slicing a few of them. But they're doing nothing. They're just shrugging it off and healing. Hey, why are they healing? Oh, that's simple. I forgot to mention this. The firewolves can't be harmed by nearly any weapon. It has to be infused with one of the weapons that defeated me. Really? Yes. Or the Quark All Might has, of course. Oh, I understand now. So All Might has the power to take these things out, but normal people can't. That's right. As the figure keeps fighting them left and right, as one pounces from above, as they come from every angle. The knight does a swift move, cutting off all their heads. Then out of nowhere, Jestro fires a ball, hitting his arm, causing it to burn. Yeah. As he quickly gets the armor off to stop the burning, as the firewolf comes out of nowhere and grabs his arm and bites it off. As the knight's holding his hand, or holding his missing arm. You damn monsters. As then a horn sticks through his chest. As his body starts to evaporate into ashes. Ooh. I'm guessing that horn from the Alpha can incinerate opponents? Good observation, Jestro. Now that he's out of the way, let's move on to Phase 2. As he means... What do you mean Phase 2? As one of the wolves come back with an object in his mouth. What is this? We came all the way down here for a snow globe? That's no ordinary snow globe. That one has a special thing in it that I will explain later. Alright. As they head to a mountain. So why are we going in this mountain? Simple. Throw the snow globe within the lava. Okay. As he throws the snow globe in the lava, as a huge fire castle appears. Whoa! This was my old hideout. This is where I would hide from those heroes and villains that sought to take me out. You have more stuff than I thought, Book of Monsters. Yes. I was feared back in the day. Everyone feared me. My monsters took over. I had them all in the palm of my hand, until All for One in the person with that other Quark came in and defeated me. You never told me how you were defeated. That's nothing to know right now. Let's take a look inside. As I walk in, wow, you've got a lot of rooms here. And enough place to hide all our monsters. Oh, I almost forgot, there's an evil book in here. What do you mean? I hid one of my evil books here. It should be over there. As he sets them down. Hey, bring me along. No, I'm checking out this evil book. As he touches it. As then he feels weaker. Oh, as he falls onto his knees. You shouldn't touch that book. It literally drains your energy. Now come on, pick me up and take me to the book. Fine. As Jestro goes back, picks up the Book of Monsters and takes it to him. As he devours it, the taste of fire is always a really good flavor to add to every meal. That is enough of you describing the flavor of the books. Can you tell me what the monster is? You can be patient, Jestro, but fine. This next monster is also known as the Fire Eater. You want to call him out? Yes. He sounds very interesting. As the book opens up, I summon thee, the Fire Eater, the Eater of Flames, the Spewer of Fire. I summon thee. As then a fire monster appears out. It's a fire eater, pretty much made of ashes with its tips made of fire. And it starts sucking some of the fire around in the castle. So what does this thing do exactly? It drains fire. It can also drain the energy of the person that held that book. But what he mainly does, the more fire he consumes, the stronger he becomes. Oh, I have the perfect idea who to send this guy after. What are you planning? You don't know, but the number 2 hero is Endeavor, a fire quirk user who's the most powerful in this generation. Interesting. So you want to send the Fire Eater to snuff out Endeavor. That would be amusing, wouldn't it? You know what? Let's send him out tomorrow. That will be a good and splendid idea. Yes, a magnificent idea, Book of Monsters. Also, I'm hearing something about an event happening at UA. An event? Yeah. Well, it's been a few days since we took attack. We found the book with the firewolf, and now we've got the castle and the fire eater. I'm thinking, if I remember correctly, I did some studying, and there's this event that happens every year. These Hero Corps students are taken to a facility where they are trained in rescue. You do know your stuff, kid. Of course I do. After all, I did a lot of research. As he pulls out a few books, his notebooks. Hey, I have an idea. Why don't I consume them? That way I can learn their knowledge. Smart idea, Book of Monsters, as he tosses the books over. These do taste a bit bland for my taste. Can you quit speaking about the flavors of books? I've had it about here. Fine, just toss the rest, as he hands all the other books. So much knowledge and information. I could possibly use this to make new monsters. Possibly. Oh, so we could make monsters to counter heroes. You sure are a genius, kid. Now I can formulate monsters that can counter Pacific heroes. Interesting. The heroes won't be able to stop us soon. Don't worry, we still have a few more books to find before we're unstoppable. As Jestro smiles. Unstoppable, you say? Yes. Now tell me more about your past, a little bit more. When I was free and didn't have to deal with All Might or not All Might, but All Might's predecessors, and All for One, I was the most feared person amongst the ranks. All for One stood no chance against me. He tried to steal my ability, but you can't steal something that's combined to your soul. Interesting, but technically quirks are bind to your souls, right? No, most quirks are bind to the physical body. Mine was bind to my soul, so All for One could not steal it, so their best option was to seal me away in this book. Interesting. And All for One doesn't know your return yet? Of course not. He's probably thinking some mad scientist is making some of these creatures and is probably wanting to find him so he can make it for them, as these monsters were never shown to All for One. Interesting. There's more. Back then, I was pretty much unstoppable with my monster army. But they had formulated a plan to counter me. If it wasn't for All for One and All Might's predecessors, I would have been able to take them out. To defeat him and become the most powerful in probably the world. I'm listening. But unfortunately, I've been reduced to this. Does All for One know about this hideout? Of course not. He had this thing sealed away, the same as he did me. Interesting. But I do wonder, how much stronger will the Fire Eater get if he consumes the entire mountain? I suggest we not do that. This place literally runs on lava. Okay, I see your point. Well, anyway, let's send the Fire Eater after Endeavor tomorrow. I've had about enough going out and finding books for you. For the time being. And you know what? Didn't you say you had a few more monsters up your sleeve? Why, of course. Why don't we send a few of them at the USJ as well? Smart thinking. We can take 2 birds out with 1 stone. Precisely. That's what I was thinking, Book of Monsters. Monstro. You're not half bad at this villain stuff. It pays off to do your research. Especially this staff is sweet. Summoning monsters out of you is really an honor, I have to say, from a legendary villain. I will take that as a compliment. Thank you very much. Well, anyway, as he sets him down, hey, where are you going? I'm going to sleep. I've had enough of your babbling on for right now. Since you graced me with such a honorable compliment, I'll let that one slide. As he left the Book of Monsters where he is. Soon, Bakugo Katsuki, I will send the fire monsters after you, and I'll have my revenge for all you've said and done to me. My revenge shall come soon. Just you wait, Bakugo. And I hope you enjoyed part 3 of What If Deku Was Jestro. Hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe.